you may not know what this is, but Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is one of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies. So, if you don't know what it's about, it's set in the 60s, well, probably mid to late 60s, and it's more like a different version of the Tate situation. Might know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, watch the movie and you'll know. And it's way more different than of what happened back then. But I do want to say uh, this movie is one of my favorites because not only it's like emotional and stuff, it's pretty cool. I love it. You're probably wondering who's in the movie. A lot of Tarantino friends. Kurt Russell, Tim Roth, even though his scenes got cut. Michael Madsen, R.I.P. Samuel L. Jackson wasn't in it, but he was planning to be in it. Did I say Kurt Russell? Luke Perry, if that's his name, R.I.P. Leonardo DiCaprio, Julia Butters, you might know her in like Freaky Friday, which is Freaky Friday 2. Brad Pitt, a lot of great actors. It's a pretty good movie. And don't forget Al Pacino. I love Al Pacino. I remember the first time I watched this movie and I saw Al Pacino, I was like, that's the guy from like Scarface. Okay, you want my rough? Say hello to my real friend. Boom, 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 boom. That's one of my favorite Al Pacino movies. Same as is Al Pacino in Goodfellas? That's one of my other favorite movies. I know you'd be thinking, really? You watch gangster movies? Guys, I love Pacino. Can't go wrong with him. Let's see. So if I keep you at the side, it says here that Burt Reynolds was originally cast, but it passed away. R.I.P. Oh, that's I'm not gonna show much, but it says here that the original script had Cliff, Brad Pitt's character, outright winning against Bruce Lee with a cheap shot, but Brad Pitt himself objected to it, knowing full well how bad it could look. Well, true. I liked how they had Bruce. Well, even though Bruce Lee passed away, but it's funny how they got Bruce, like a guy to play as Bruce Lee in the movie. I love Bruce Lee. Tarantino's favorite of his movies. Yeah. Luke, that's his name, Luke Perry, R.I.P. He's in this. I can't pronounce this guy's name, but he's in it. You might know him. Here it is. Regular Tarantino contributors Tim Roth and Michael Madsen plus James Remar. I don't know him, who appeared in Django Unchained. I know Django Unchained. All film scenes for the movie, Madsen and Remar as actors on Bounty Law, and Roth as Jay Sebring's butler, but most of their footage was cut for time. Oh, because the movie's 2 hours, 50 minutes. Madsen was on screen for about 20 seconds, and Roth and Remar edited out entirely with the end credits even listing Tim Roth cuts. I heard also that, what is it? I heard that, Walton Goggins was in this but got cut or something, or he's an extended version. James Marsden was announced to play Burt Reynolds, R.I.P., who in 1969 was a frequent guest star on TV westerns. I did not know that. As an in-joke to the real Reynolds, also be initially cast George Bond before he died, before shooting began, but also Marsden doesn't appear. It's unclear whether he was cut because of Reynolds' death. Oh, look. Danny Strong was going to play Dean Martin. I know who Dean Martin is. And what seems very much like it would be deliberately played for absurd laughs. The real Martin is seen in clips from the Wrecking Crew. It's funny how, I know some of these movies and stuff from the 60s or 50s, but I don't know all of them. I don't know about this. It says here, Quentin Tarantino told Leonardo DiCaprio, up here, to play Rick Dalton as having bipolar disorder. I don't really know what bipolar is. Someone please explain to me. That he self-medicates of drinking. This is inspired by actor Peter Duell. In the novel, the Olsen narrator states this explicitly. Did not know that. And yeah, a lot of movies and shows came out during this time. Oh, season 2 of Manhunter. I forgot about that show. Good show. Oh yeah, Margot Robbie's in this. I forgot to mention that. Quentin worked on the script for 5 years. It mentioned something about a car. I'm trying to look for it. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look for it. It said that there's a car somewhere. The Maltese Falcon scene in the bookstore. Oh no, wait, that's... Oh no, wait, that's a book. I thought that was a car for a second. I was like, what? Book? As usual, Tarantino brought some veterans of his filmography in. Okay, let's see here. Brad Pitt from Inglourious Basterds, one of my favorite movies. Leonardo DiCaprio from Django Unchained. Bruce Stern from Django Unchained, Hateful Eight. I've seen Django and Hateful Eight. Kurt Russell from Death Proof, love Death Proof and Hateful Eight. Zoe Bell from Death Proof, Django Unchained, don't forget Hateful Eight. And Michael Madsen from Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, and Hateful Eight. And yeah. And also Maya Hawke, who you might not know, plays as Robin in Stranger Things, and also daughter of Ethan Hawke, who plays as the Grabber in Black Phone, and also Magnificent Seven, not the OG, the remake. And Irma Furman, who's in, you might not know her or might know her, she's in Kill Bill. She plays as, well, obviously, you know who, with the katana and stuff. Tarantino spent 5 years writing the story as a novel before realizing a film script would better suit the material. Rockly, who would nonetheless later release a novel of this film, the first for any of his films. I heard, and I haven't got the book, but I heard that, like, it's got a lot of, what's the name? It's got a lot of scenes that was going to originally be in the movie, but they were cut for timing. Here it is. Tom Cruise was considered to star as Cliff Booth. It's over here. But had to back out due to scheduling conflicts. Top Gun 2, aka Top Gun Maverick. Same scheduling conflicts resulted in Austin Butler also was going to be in Top Gun 2, probably Miles Teller's character, dropping out of the auditioning process for that film so he could play Tex. Samuel L. Jackson was in talks for a role where he would play the villain episode of Atlanta. That would have been cool if he was in it. I remember, oh god, what's the name of it? Is that, one of my favorite scenes, also Mikey Madsen's in the movie, you might know her, she's in like a few good films. I don't remember where, I think I've only just seen her in this movie, but I know, like, she's in other movies and shows, but I don't know what. Wasn't she, like, I don't know. But anyways, it was a scene where Brad Pitt and Austin Butler and Mikey Madsen, Maya Hawke wasn't in it. She left one of the scenes, but like he's like high as hell and he's like, "Are you real?" or something, and then like Austin Butler's like, "I'm really fucking real," and like said something, and like he's like doing like this weird laugh like and then they're like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "What's your name?" And then like Austin Butler's like, "I'm the devil and I come here to kill you." And then like and Brad Pitt like gets still high as hell and he's like, "No, something dumber than that. Like, you're from Spar Ranch." And like he's like, "Nah, your name's something dumber than that, something like Rex." And then like one of the girls like, "God, shoot him, Tex." He's like, "Oh, Tex." Jennifer Lawrence considered for the role. Blah blah blah. Quentin Tarantino is determined to avoid typical cliche 60 period piece. They even consider shooting the film black and white. Oh yeah, here it is. Brad Pitt and the line, "You're Rick Dalton, don't you forget that." Pitt based that line on an actor who told him much the same thing when he was a budding actor in the early 90s. Also, another thing that people don't know is that there's a rumor, I think it's a rumor or not, but apparently Burt Reynolds, for your past, said to like Tarantino, like as a suggestion, you should get someone to like say to Brad Pitt's character, you're too pretty to be a stuntman." Macaulay Culkin, you know, from Home Alone, plays as Kevin, was considered for an unspecified role but was passed over after he bombed his audition meeting and like failed. He says, "It was a disaster. I wouldn't have hired me. I'm terrible at auditioning anyway. This was my first audition in like 8 years. Pal, you're in Fallout Season 2. I'm pretty sure you did good." Tarantino considered including Jim Brown's character Jamie Foxx playing him. Cliff would be on Fist Fight and make it 100 Rifles does appear in the novel. Charlie Day was gonna be in it. Oh, and here's another thing. Hold up. I'm not gonna spoil anything. This is Tarantino's 9th movie. Oh, it's cool. Oh, and it also says here Julia Butters kissed True as a result. Tarantino channel surfing happening across the episode of American Housewife. One wonders who movie might have picked if it had landed on another channel. Don't know. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. See you guys later. Bye bye. Damn, this is the longest video I've ever done in like months or years. Jesus. All my videos were like 15 to 16 minutes long. Jesus. Anyways, bye guys.